A warning tonight from First Coast law enforcement. A game played by high school students could be deadly.
This one day after a Jacksonville high school student was shot by an off-duty officer who was in Nassau County.
And police say the officer could not tell that the people on the property in the dark had water guns.
Our Renata DiGregorio is on your side tonight with more on the Senior Assassins game and what you should tell your kids about it. Renata.
Yeah, this game can have really serious consequences. The state attorney tells us that a teenager was paralyzed playing the game in Kansas. She says the student who was shot here on the First Coast is expected to be okay and actually underwent surgery today. But she warns that next time someone may not be so lucky and parents need to talk to their kids.
Certainly it seems fun to young kids, but the consequences could be deadly.
Law enforcement officers from across the First Coast joined State Attorney Melissa Nelson Thursday, one day after a game of Senior Assassins ended with a Nassau County homeowner who's a Florida Department of Law Enforcement agent shooting a high school student in the arm, officials say.
But a couple inches over, the parents will be planning a funeral.
Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper says 3 Bishop Kenny High School students went to another student's home with water guns in the dark.
To the homeowner who I understand was alerted by ring camera video, you could not distinguish that this was a water gun.
According to Nelson, just 2 days earlier, Bishop Kenny sent a letter to families warning them about the game. But as Neptune Beach Police Chief Mike Key notes, it's popular at high schools across the First Coast, like Fletcher High.
This activity has led to multiple incidents involving trespassing on private property, reckless driving, and other unsafe behaviors.
Now they're urging parents to talk with their kids about the dangers of this game.
Senior assassins, but doing something like that, I call dumb assassins.
We plead with our parents to make sure we have discussions with our young people. I'm the father of 3 kids. They were teenagers once, and they always do things that we say, and they always say, "Dad, that's never going to happen." Well, it did.
Nelson says in this case, charges will not be brought against the teenagers, but she says there are a number of potential violations of law in the Senior Assassins game. Right now, the case is still under investigation, and we'll bring you the new details as they become available. Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.